saying about academia. In art, especially, I think in art it's difficult because, especially if you have kind of pure motives. Putting a number on the page or can't. So my first impression is you have, yeah, so you have the cafe and then you have the fence. Like if you do a screening,
It's, I guess it's a cafe design, but it's also down to
It's how you're whoa.
that's how we know.
These are all unique.
There is lot of
Yeah,
but not like that. In Bangla, you see here, he's the one called the master of modern art in Nepal. So this guy was, I mean, he's Indian citizen. He studied in India first, and then he was studying in France. Indian citizen, but Nepali. How do I say? Nepalese origin. Yeah, Nepalese origin, but having Indian citizen, right? So he was studying in France during 50s, and King Mahendra went to France and saw him and brought him to Nepal during 60s. And when he came, he worked in the academy and sort of established this completely new movement in a way and promoted this kind of art over the traditional art practices that we have. So this is why he's called the master of modern art in Nepal. Lansing, Bangla. It's rare to see his painting. He died long back, and his paintings are like, I mean, even I was studying for the last like 20 years, I didn't have chance to look at his original work. So to many people, this is an opportunity to see the original pieces, because their family is based in the US. Recently, they had exhibition, solo exhibition of Lansing, Bangla. I forgot the gallery name. Maybe I will share with you later. So in US, and it's well curated, well presented. It got a lot of media attention there in the state. So his family, son-in-law lives there, and he flew here for this exhibition. So he's here now. So maybe in the evening in the panel discussion, he will be coming as well. So it's him. So in this room, I started from him to very young. That side you see, like very young collective, and they're doing a lot of like experiment in photography, but still using like old techniques in a way. So one of the collective members is here. We'll talk with him in a bit. So we wanted to see the transition, from this to this in a way. And as I said, like we're trying to incorporate different forms of arts, like painting, sculpture, installation, performances, video art, digital art, also photography. So in photography also we have separate sort of history. So if we look at the photography evolution, we have this like first photo camera was introduced in 1915. So that came in a picture to do like studio photography, right? Like black and white studio. During 60s, there are like group of artists, same thing, like King Mahendra who brought him to Nepal. He kind of sent artists from Nepal to India, Bangladesh, and also some other country to study art. So these artists who were studying in Mumbai, started the School of Art and came during 60s. So he also started making paintings like that over this traditional form. So they had a group called Skiv, like 4 artists in a group. Skiv, their name comes with SKIV. So, and they did sort of every year annual exhibitions to kind of establish modern art. So it's their sort of continued effort looking at modern. So one of the artists, he passed away something 20 years ago. So even this is what I was telling you earlier, like looking at the value, like this guy sort of established modernism, but if you look at the price, it says 450, like very low price, according to like my observation. But the family wants to sell the pieces, so they want to sell it. It's okay. But the real value is not that. For me, no, it's
Historic importance.
yeah.
So yeah, that's, and really,
He also passed away some 4 or 5 years ago. Manoj Babu Mr. His work is always like social commentary, political, religious. It's always like making commentary on all these socio-political issues, I guess. He studied in Bangladesh, and he was one of those artists who were not like allowed to study art in the family. So when I was talking to him some times ago, like 6-7 years ago, he was saying that for some
Or sometimes maybe not many people. Most of them, they switch to digital. But we're still in the traditional. We try to incorporate salt printing, cover printing, stuff like that.
and what does that do for you? What does that particular process do for you expressively that is important?
I think the process itself is important because you allow yourself to get involved rather than just seeing the result right away. It takes just giving your time. That means you're engaging yourself into the process. I think that's the main reason behind it.
And it's more about what's going on in your mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rather than the object itself.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And so, do you see it as how would you define that?
Similar. At least you're spending your thought into it.
Right.
It's more like it's another form of meditation or contemplation.
Yes. You can go to places in your time that you can't get to.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's right.
And I think the tradition will be like not large. So we expose this using ultraviolet rays. So what we do, we take pictures and make a negative out of it, and then we apply chemistry, background, several layers of work. This is still this one is still needs 2 more process. Still to go. So Saroz asked to bring it, so we are just doing.
But I don't know if it transferred over to my
Please.
And mix it with those little Ayurvedic techniques of healing, so you can see this work over here, and we had like a panel discussion with Bikalp, it was about heart and sexual healing, so this work is about healing, and again, new style. They got new style, but they're back to their root, and you know, it's carrying their root in and incorporating this new modern style, as you can see. You know, not traditional portrait of Ganesh, but yeah. So over here you can see much of his work that are sword stuff that he used for healing, and especially during this period when Ayurvedic doctor would suggest certain stuff, they would give some sort of these mandala pictures. So they were meant for healing, you know, those pictures, and they used to incorporate some medicine through the colors and you know, certain trick. There is like a story of a Hindu, like of a Hindu Vedic yogi treating like a Muslim tyrant, and he got healed. Actually, the yogi gave the tyrant a book, and he was like, "Oh, how's this book gonna heal me?" And then you know he went there and he read all the book, continued reading on the book, and then he healed. And he went to the yogi and was like, "How did you heal me?" And he was like, "I put the medicine in the book, so when you're gonna turn the book, you're gonna lick it, and you're gonna turn it out, and that's the way the medicine is what's getting into you." So that was very tricky.
And so, the relationship with religion, is it predominantly a cultural connection, or is part of it still a faith? Yeah.
Both, and, you know, both culture and both religions of faith, you know, and especially when it comes to
So guys, activities, let's take one thing down here. So maybe everyone, yeah, please share about this case, talk about this case, and Josie briefly. I mean, okay. First of all, welcome to this Park Gallery, and art is Josie. We call Park Gallery because this is one of the first art galleries that opened in Nepal in 1960s, 70s. My father is an art Joshi. He's one of the first generation of modern art who had got an opportunity to study in India. During 1960s, I think Nepal was still opening to the wider world, you know, getting contact with the Western countries. You know, diplomatic relationship was built by then ruler like him. So he got an opportunity to study in India. He came back in 1964, and he